guys, it's Summer. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then make sure you subscribe and check out all my other videos. And also, I'm going to have a lot more videos coming. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. It means so much to me. Alright, well today I will be talking about, as you can tell in the title, 5 habits of successful people. These are things you should be doing every day to make your life so much better, so much easier, run smoother, and so you can just feel successful. And even if you aren't, it makes you feel successful and feel productive. So keep watching to find out what they are. Alright, so the first one. I think this one is really important, to wake up earlier and set a morning routine. So I used to be that person that would wake up at like 10, 11, sometimes even noon. That was like years ago. I'm really happy I'm not like that anymore because it does make you feel lazier and unproductive. So when I say wake up early, I don't mean at like 4 or 5 a.m. Although eventually I do want to become a 5 a.m. person because that would be so cool. I mean, I do wake up at 5 a.m. when I work at 5:30 or when I work at 6 or 6:30 at Starbucks because I do work in the mornings most days. On the days I don't work, I don't wake up that early, but I want to. But what I am talking about is to wake up at 6, 7, or even 8 a.m. The latest you should be waking up is 8:30. When you wake up this early, you enhance your productivity, you have more quiet time and more time to reflect on yourself, how your day went yesterday, and how you want your day to go today. You should really be making a morning routine so that you can have a structure for your morning every single day. And of course, some days are going to be different, but you really should be sticking to the schedule. So what I think is very important to do every morning is to make your bed. And I know you've heard a lot of people say that, but it's true because it gives you a structure. It's important to make sure your bed is made and that your room is clean every morning. And this is really important to make your bed and clean your room every morning because it gives you discipline. It makes you have something to do every day at a time that you need to be doing it. Other things I do in the morning, I like to take a shower, get some coffee for sure. I definitely need that coffee, especially if I'm waking up in the morning that early. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, I'm never going to become a morning person. But trust me, you can do it. It just takes time. You aren't just going to wake up one morning at 5 a.m. and say, wow, I'm a morning person now. You know, I wish it was that easy, but it's not. Instead, you should be finding a good reason to wake up that early. Like for me, I became a morning person just last year when I worked at a job that I started at 7 a.m. every morning, so I try to wake up at 6. When you're forced to wake up that time, it's so much easier. But also, it's good to not be forced. It's good to just make it a habit by yourself. Also, I recommend meditating in the morning. It's the best when you do it in the beginning of your day because it clears your head. It makes you feel motivated and calm, and it just gives you a fresh start of the day. I use the app Headspace. I think that's a really good app for beginners like myself. What is the importance of a morning routine? It says a morning routine sets the tone for your day. This is especially if you're forcing yourself to get up early and you're not naturally an early riser. Having a set routine each morning will help you stay focused and productive. Countless productivity experts agree that the first thing you do in the morning is to make your bed. It gives you a small win for the day, and you can claim completing the task as your first accomplishment of the day. And I got that article from sleepadvisor.org. Number 2, journaling. So what do you even journal? You journal what you want, what you're manifesting, what you're grateful for, what you want to get done for the day, and how you need to self-improve. When you're writing in your journal, it helps clarify the way you're thinking. If you're upset, then you can physically write it down and think about what you're reading. Or you can bullet journal. Personally, I don't like setting a certain time for journaling every day because some days are going to be different. Some days you're going to have more to say than the next. So here are some of the benefits of journaling. It helps you clarify your thoughts and your feelings, know yourself better. It reduces stress. It helps solve problems more efficiently, and it helps resolve disagreements with others. And this is from psychcentral.com. I'll leave all the links to all the articles that I mentioned today in the description box below. I never really was a believer in journaling because I just thought it was stupid. But honestly, it does make me feel productive in the morning. Or not even in the morning, at nighttime. Whenever I have something to write, I'll write it down. And that's why a lot of successful people do keep journals. So this next one is to work on a hobby project you are passionate about. This is one that a lot of people don't do. They get caught up in work and school and their social lives that they never put in time for themselves and doing what they love to do. And doing this can help you realize a lot about yourself. Honestly, it can bring meaning to your life because it does inspire you to work on things you actually want to do and reach your goals. For me, YouTube is my passion project. You guys are all watching. I really do get lazy. I say, okay, well, I'll film tomorrow, or I'll edit tomorrow, or I just get lazy. I get caught up in life. As soon as I actually get up and start filming or start editing, I really get happy and I get motivated. I get so motivated, let me tell you that. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna go be a YouTube star. No, just kidding. I'm like, wow, I'm shook. This really does make me feel inspired and motivated and makes me want to try harder in life and makes me want to succeed. So find whatever that hobby is of yours, whatever it is. Like for YouTube, a lot of people want to do YouTube. Like I wanted to since I was little. A bunch of people have. And they're just too scared to do it and they're nervous and they don't want people to judge them. But it's, for me, it's like, yeah, I'm still scared people are gonna judge me, but I like to make videos. It's something that I find fun. Editing personally is really my favorite part, I would say. Like creating something, and I'm still learning about it. So find whatever this hobby is of yours, and it might take some time to find the perfect thing, but it doesn't have to be perfect when you're figuring it out still. And honestly, maybe you'll enjoy something that you could never imagine yourself doing. Alright, so the fifth thing, the last thing I have to say, stop watching TV. Yes, I know this one sounds really hard, but it can be done. And as soon as you stop watching TV, everything can change. At least it did for me. About a year and a half ago, I would be that person that would spend every day I had off binge watching my favorite Netflix show, probably Gilmore Girls, New Girls, or Breaking Bad. It was a really bad habit. I would literally just lay in bed every night or sometimes even all day long watching these shows. See, the thing is, when you're watching these fiction shows, you don't really pay attention to what you're watching and what you're learning about, what's going through your mind when you are watching it. Like, yes, they're entertaining and there might be some juicy drama. I love that once in a while. But when you watch that every single day, it can really impact your life. And there are so many things you should be doing instead. Also, it's probably horrible for your physical and mental health. According to this article, it says that watching Netflix, and not just Netflix, but TV in general, can lead to bad eating habits and increased risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease, and of course antisocial behavior, especially in children. So instead of watching a TV show every single day for hours, I would recommend instead watching a YouTube video that's motivational, that actually inspires you to be better. Listen to a podcast also. Those are really helpful at times. Or even do something else.
Normally you go through life and you're not observing anything. You're constantly listening to yourself. The tension in people's faces, to the fake smiles they're giving you, to the moments when their eyes really light up.
Alright, so those were my 5 things to do every day for being successful and making yourself feel productive. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, comment down below, please. I want to know what you think and other tips that I should try or that other people should try. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.